everyone. Welcome to South South Awards. I'm Afaf Conjo. We're coming to you live from the beautiful Waldorf Astoria in New York City.
And I'm Bill Miller. It's a pleasure to be with you, Afaf, and also to shine the spotlight on the South South Awards for Digital Health for Digital Development. It's also a unique opportunity to honor governments, organizations, and individuals who have made tremendous contributions to help reduce infant mortality rates and to improve maternal health care programs.
That's right, Bill. And now our special guests are making their way here onto the runway, including our awardees. Michelle, you're in the VIP room. Tell us what's happening there.
Thanks, Afafa. I'm Michelle Bege. We're here at the press room. We're waiting for heads of states and government officials to come in here and be interviewed by different media outlets. And remember, you can watch this live broadcast and streaming through the internet at southsouthnews.com. Back to you, Afaf.
Thank you, Michelle. You know what? People are lining up here. We're expecting heads of state and government, UN officials, UN ambassadors, and of course, leaders from the private sector. It's such an exciting moment for South South News, South South Awards 2011. We are here with Don Felder, formerly with the amazing band, the Eagles. Thank you so much for being here tonight. What do you think of this special event in terms of how information communication technology is helping developing countries really develop themselves with technology?
I really think it's the key to uniting the world, where everybody has access to information and technology, and you can communicate instantaneously. You can find out anything that's going on in the world through companies like yourself and through South South News, and it's a wonderful organization.
Thank you so much for starting off our interviews.
Don, you have been involved with one of the most unique groups in the world, musical groups in the world. What do you recommend as far as the role for musicians to help to get the message out about some of the problems we're confronting in the world today, but also to talk about the information communication and technology area?
Well, you know, I think the record business, the music business, the entertainment business has the ear of a large part of the masses on the world. So if they can use that contact, that information to deliver good information and information about what's going on in the world and get everybody's attention, that's really what it's all about, is drawing people's attention to problems and getting them out of their chairs and out to do something about it. So this is a perfect way to get involved with it for me.
As far as I'm concerned, I cannot wait to see you on that stage.
Amen.
It's going to be fun. It's a great night.
Thank you so much, Mr. Felder. Pleasure. We are here with Eric Roberts and Keaton Simon. Guys, this is absolutely an amazing event. Tell us what you think. What's the energy here feel like for you in terms of knowing that developing countries are truly developing with ICT, information communication technology, and tell us about your lives right now and how it really involves with what we're doing tonight.
I think it's an incredibly exciting thing, and I'm just excited to be a part of it through my good friend Robin DiMaggio, being on stage with so much talent, so many incredible artists and musicians. I just can't wait. I can't wait to get up there.
That's awesome.
And also the work they're doing with climate change to inform the masses so everybody understands it is real, it is here, and we can fight it.
Absolutely.
Thank you so much for highlighting that, because that is definitely the truth, even though we've got some climate change deniers, but you know what? The world is changing in many ways.
Absolutely.
Have a wonderful time.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. So nice to meet you.
By the way, look at this dress.
South South Awards. Thanks, guys. We are back with the great and phenomenal Michael Beaton. How are you?
Michael Beard and the great and phenomenal. Okay, thank you. I'm wonderful. How are you?
Doing great, thank you. You know, you're no stranger to these type of events, and of course the Emmys, and you know all these amazing, you know, if you will, events that really cover the world, cover major events. Even if tonight may not be necessarily purely for the musical side of it, but of course it's for the developing countries using ICT. But you know what? Music and technology go hand in hand. Music and development go hand in hand. What are your thoughts to that?
We need technology for everything nowadays, and I'm especially proud and honored to be here for this great Millennium Goal development that the Ambassador Lorenzo invited me. A few months ago I met with him while I was here in New York on business, and I've been able to find out about wonderful things about technology and medicine and how things are interactive, and his 10-year plan and his 10-year goal. So I asked him how could I help, and this was the first thing that we came up with was what I do best, which is music. So we're here tonight to honor the goals of South-South and the South-South Awards, and we have some wonderful artists, and I'm contributing my talents to that.
So great to meet you and to have you here.
There are some great artists. You're one of them. Do you have any suggestions for other artists, leaders in your field, to help them get involved, to get the word out the way you're doing tonight and many other great people such as yourself?
Yes, it doesn't really take that much to do. You know, you have your talent. You know, we need money to survive and we need to live and all that. But there's also such thing as give back, philanthropy, consciousness, humanity. That's what, for me, that's what you do your art for, to touch human beings. When you lose that, you're not really playing music, or you're not really singing, or you're not really acting, you're not really doing what you're supposed to do. So, you know, it takes a consciousness, and it takes a certain kind of person that just dedicate just a little bit of their time to the cause, the global cause.
Yeah. Well, Muhammad Ali, the famous boxer, once said that we all have to pay our rent for the time we're here. And you're right, we do. We all need to make a contribution and to leave the earth a better place than we found it.
Yes, that's I agree with that. You know, you want to try to, and nothing is promised either, so we can just live in the now and live in the moment and live in the day, and we might as well make it as good as we can while we're here. Yes.
Thank you so very much.
Thank you very much.
We're at the press room right now. It's very exciting. We have a lot of people, leaders from the private sector coming right now. We're seeing one of the people who lead in the Trump Group corporation just came by. He's taking pictures over here. We also saw our MC, PATRICIA VELASQUEZ, who just walked by as well and is giving interviews. We've seen ambassadors as well. It's just been very exciting in here. The media, as you can see, is just going crazy with all the celebrities who Afaf has also had the pleasure of interviewing on the red carpet, and who are going to be, some of them are going to be performing later today, as you well know. And don't forget that you can watch this whole broadcast through the internet, live streaming as well at southsouthnews.com. Don't forget, southsouthnews.com. We're also broadcasting all over the world in different countries, so make sure to stay tuned for this first annual South-South Awards. Back to you, Afaf.
Thank you for that, Michelle. This man next to me needs no introduction. Kenny G, how are you this evening?
I always need an introduction. And that was a very nice one. I'm fine.
First of all, thank you for being here. I'm personally so excited to see you on stage, and I cannot wait to hear what pieces you're going to be choosing for tonight. Tell us what you think about tonight's event. It's information communication technology developing nations, especially for developing nations developing themselves. So tell us what you think in terms of how nations can really build themselves through technology.
Well, you said it all yourself. I mean, it's great when the nations can build themselves and learn what to do within their own borders to build themselves up. And it's great to celebrate the developing nations. Maybe one day there won't even be developing nations. They'll all be developed.
That's exactly the goal, definitely.
Yeah.
That would be an ideal situation. Certainly would. How did you get involved in this? How did you get involved in the South-South Awards?
Well, you know, I did a show at the MGM Grand in Las Vegas, and one of the people there had a connection to the editor or the leader of the South-South News. And so they talked to each other about me being part of tonight's event, and it all worked out.
Can you give us a sneak peek, maybe one piece, what you're going to be playing tonight?
As if people would really know my music, but we'll see. I've got something special to do that was produced by Mr. David Foster. So we did a real special duet. It's like a virtual duet. So unfortunately, the duet partner that I'm with is not alive anymore, but we'll see him on screen, and it's a real special number. That should be pretty well.
Hint, hint.
Yeah, hint, hint.
Mr. Kenny G, what an honor.
Thank you so much.
You bet. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Enjoy the show.
Thanks.
That was awesome. What a great personality on
Isn't he,
him. I've
though?
never met him
Yes.
before, so this was
Yes.
quite intriguing.
It's going to be a great evening.
Right next to me here is the beautiful and talented Patricia Velasquez, our Master of Ceremony for the evening. Patricia, how are you this evening? You look radiant.
So do you, FF. I think we go back already. I met her a little bit ago. It's for me, I have to say, this is something that is very close to my heart. The fact that I've been chosen to be the Master of Ceremony tonight, because one of them, I am a president of a foundation called the Wayutaya Foundation that helps the indigenous communities in South America. And one of our main goals is to empower and to help these indigenous communities through the telemedicine project. And being one of the 3 goals for the millennium at the UN, it seems like we're working hand by hand to be able to get this medical attention to as many communities as we can. And when you see how it has become an objective and a goal for so many of these different countries, if we can do it even more, there will be one time where absolutely everybody through digital will have access to medical attention.
Certainly hope so, and it looks like they're on their way, including your beautiful country. I believe it's Venezuela, right?
Yes. Well, not so much. I think we have a lot to do, but we're starting. I mean, we're not getting an award tonight. I'm giving it away. But next year, you'll see.
We look forward to that.
Patricia, the indigenous peoples are so very important, but how did you get involved in this? How did you decide you wanted to work with them?
With the indigenous human? Well, I am indigenous myself. I'm a Wayu Indian from the Wayu community, which is a community that I run on the border between Venezuela and Colombia. It's about 500,000 people. So we started there with a little school for 30 kids, and now that one has like almost 400 kids. We have over 1,000 kids in different schools and a self-sustaining women's center. So, little by little, the foundation has grown, and we've also expanded to different areas in Venezuela, in the Amazon, with the Yanomami Indians. And it's amazing to see how, as long as you can empower your team, they empower others and others and others. And if somebody will ask me, what is the biggest change? Yeah, we say tons of lives and all that, but I think the biggest change has been how communities like here in New York or all over the world have come together to help people that they might never meet. That's
Patricia,
amazing.
we are so excited to have you here this evening. Thank you so much for being here.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you.
See you later.
We look forward to the show.
Thank you.
Okay, take care.
Thank you. Gracias. We are here with the First Lady of El Salvador. Ms. PIGNATO, how are you this evening? ¿Cómo estás?
Muy bien, gracias. Muy contenta com esse prêmio maravilhoso para nosso país, El Salvador.
Thank you so much for being here. We'd love to ask you, we won't give away too much, but the First Lady will be receiving an award tonight, but we won't tell you for what. We'll let her share that once we introduce it. But tell us how things are looking for the various programs you're doing in El Salvador. How have women's lives changed in El Salvador?
Por la primera vez em El Salvador, as mulheres são visíveis em las políticas públicas. Mais da metade da população de El Salvador somos mulheres. Durante o período eleitoral, todos os políticos nos buscam. Somos muito importantes durante o processo eleitoral. Mas passado o processo eleitoral, regressamos a ser invisíveis outra vez. Ciudad Mujer visibiliza as mulheres em las políticas públicas e fazem com que sejam sujeitos de direitos. Porque em El Salvador todos somos diferentes, homens e mulheres. O que nos une são os nossos direitos.
Excellent. And you know what? Your vision and your passion is so evident and so clear, because we've had the honor and pleasure of South News staff going to El Salvador and covering some of the initiatives that you yourself you're working so diligently and passionately on, that I really want to say on behalf of South News and of course here tonight, South Awards 2011, it's an honor to meet you. It's an honor to be in your presence, and we are so proud of El Salvador.
Muchísimas gracias. E quero dedicar esse prêmio às mulheres de El Salvador, principalmente aquelas mais invisibilizadas de nosso país. Para vocês esse prêmio e esse projeto.
Muchas gracias.
And our guest now is Winston CHUNG, CHUNG Energy. And you're very involved. The title, Energy, says it all, I think. What exactly does your company do, and what are you doing to promote ICT around the world?
您是这个 Winston 全球能源集团的主席，他想问一下您的企业这个具体做什么？而且呢，就是我们和这个南南奖的这个关系，就是我们怎么样评上南南奖？
我们主要是搞这个清洁能源事业，有自己的发明的知识产权的产品，稀土锂电池，做纯电动车和储能，主要的产品是保护这个地球，
Actually, we have our own patent product. It is rare earths, lithium battery, and then we focus on two sectors. One is the mobile application, which is to support the mobile vehicle and to provide a battery for that. And also we focus on the stationary energy storage system. So we provide a battery for the station energy storage system. And then our mission and goal is actually to provide clean energy to the world.
So many exciting technologies coming out of China. We just went to, of course, Beijing and Zhuhai and talked about, and of course, learned more about the supercomputer and graphics design and all this amazing stuff where the rendering speed is just out of this world. And that's, of course, for film. But even here, we're talking about, for example, we were saying earlier with Bill, in terms of just building broadband accessibility and, of course, cell phone usage and, of course, clean energy like you're talking about is really shifting lives. It's changing how people live today. What's our friends here's perspective?
他的意思就是说，这个他觉得很多新的技术都现在从中国涌现。他刚刚去了这个上海、珠海，然后也参观了中国很多这个先进的超级计算机和这个就是一些新的技术。他觉得呢，就是说这个包括这个宽带技术和您的这个新能源的技术，就是这个都从中国涌现，而且呢，这个做了很多大量的贡献。请问您对这方面的看法是什么？
我们这个跟全世界是不一样的。如果你知道一个电动车充电10分钟能跑2000公里的这个纯电动车，你就知道我这个电池是与众不同了。
So his technology is very unique compared to the competitor around the world. If you think about an electronic vehicle, it can charge for 10 minutes, it can run 1,000 kilometers, and you will know the difference.
Yeah. It's phenomenal. It's absolutely phenomenal. Amazing technology, and thank you for sharing, I'm sure, just bits of it with us, but how inspiring.
Thank you very much. 谢谢 Mr. Winston Chung. Thank you so much.
Thank you. 谢谢. Michelle, back to you.
We're here at the press room. It's very exciting. The president of Hungary just walked through. He's making his way and starting off with the first people in the media room in this press room. It's very exciting. We are also seeing the ambassador of Malawi. We've seen someone else you've already interviewed, but a wonderful person, the First Lady of El Salvador, for her excellent and amazing work at Ciudad Mujer, as she talked about the healthcare initiative that helps women concentrate on being leaders in their community, leaders at home, because they have the daycares and health center to help them with their basic needs. And that is what it's all about tonight, is acknowledging those people who are really making a difference and helping women to be empowered, and health issues, global health around the world. It's amazing. It's really exciting tonight to just see all these leaders. Also, we also saw some people here who have brought beautiful paintings that are gracing the halls of WALDORF Astoria. South News is hosting an event that allows these paintings to be showed. It's called Colorful China. It is about 30 paintings that show the different ethnicities of China, and they're simply gorgeous. They brought them in from China. Beautiful stuff, and all those people who we're supporting walked down the red carpet and talked about all these paintings, and it's just gorgeous. We're also seeing more people now walking the red carpet, and we'll bring you back the latest just coming up.
Thank you for that, Michelle. Now we're here with two-time Olympian from Jamaica, Ms. Stoddard. Tell us, help me pronounce your last name. I don't think I said that correctly.
Siobhan Stoddard.
Stoddard, thank you so much. You are so beautiful, first of all.
Thank you.
What a great representation for Jamaica, might I add.
Yes, thank you. It's a pleasure for me to be here tonight.
We're so honored to have you here. Tell us a little bit about, what you do in your personal athletic life and how maybe communication or technology has helped you be a better athlete.
Well, definitely, I'm a two-time Olympian for Jamaica, currently training for the 2012 Olympics for London. And, with the internet and everything, I'm going to be bringing all my fans and, my family and friends along through the internet so they can join me on my journey to 2012.
That's absolutely exciting. And how do you feel tonight, just being here, sharing in the accomplishment of developing countries like Jamaica? Jamaica is such a beautiful place. I've been there, and it's absolutely breathtaking. Tell us what you're feeling tonight in terms of just the energy and really how it empowers women to see their leaders want to make sure that women and children are healthy.
Well, being here, amongst, these great world leaders is just such a pleasure and an honor for me to be here, representing, a strong woman for Jamaica, going out for the 2012 Olympics and, what this event means and just what it means to be a strong woman, in society today, as far as health and fitness, and what the world really needs today. So it's just amazing to be here amongst, these great world leaders.
It's great to have you here. Great to meet you, and good luck in 2012.
Thank you.
Pleasure. Have fun this evening. Thank you.